What's going on, guys? Jack here, and I am back with a brand new video of my West Ham United career mode. If you could be ever so kind to smash that like button if you are enjoying the series, and also subscribe if you are new around here. So, as you can see, first things first, we kick up with a bit of training here with the lads. O'Connell, Bergwijn, Seaborn, Togo and Poloshki, all youth academy prospects who have a really bright future at the club. So, really looking forward to see how they actually do in the future, and it should be brilliant. Kurt Zouma, awesome player, really good player. He's back from injury, which is great to see. As you can see here, we do actually get a 2-0 win, kicking off the episode with a win against Hull. Jamie Vardy up front for them, which is very, very weird to see. I don't think that'll be happening anytime soon in real life, but a 2-0 victory is all good as we gear up for a very, very important Champions League game coming up against Barcelona in the semi-finals, I do believe. But Lanzini drops a massive bomb on us here. He wants to leave the club. He's unsettled and he's not happy. Me being me, I'm going to try and negotiate a new contract with him. Try and keep him at this club. Offer him 85 grand per week. That's 25 grand more than what he is currently on. Should that be enough to keep him in the club? I'm really am hoping so, but we never know. We really don't. He's a great player, he really is, but I'm hoping he can stay because we'll miss him on that right hand side. But here's the team ready for the game against Barcelona. Kurt Zouma, even though he was injured, is back in the squad, and hopefully he will make a massive role in this game and hopefully get us the win that we are looking for. 2 games left to play until we reach the final. 2 legs. Barcelona with likes of Messi, Suarez and Neymar up top. It's a backs to wall job, it really is. Busquets, Iniesta, Rakitic, Piqué, Mascherano, Alba, Alves, and obviously Hugo Lloris in net. Can West Ham do it? Here comes Sergio Busquets on the ball. Does find Andres Iniesta. Barcelona really pressuring here with Sergio Busquets again. Does find Ivan Rakitic with the shot, but I believe Butland would have had that covered. But it wouldn't stop Barcelona from coming forward again. Gerard Piqué lays the ball off into Neymar here, the superstar. Gets onto the ball. It's still the Brazilian. Plays it in to Alves. Butland holds on again. West Ham's turn to attack now just before the 20th minute mark. Payet dances around his man and does find Arcadi with the shot. Just wide mark. It is saved by Hugo Lloris, but it is ruled for offside, I do believe. As Payet comes forward here yet again, what can the Frenchman do? He's been absolutely dazzling as he does play into the path of Dani Ceballos. How is that not 1-0 to the Hammers there? Very frustrating as Hector Bellerin tries to get us on the attack. Mascherano does dispossess the Spaniard, who plays it back into Hugo Lloris. Lloris now onto the ball, holds onto it, gives it away to Eric Dyer, his former Tottenham teammate. And what a finish that is from Eric Dyer. The most unlikely source for the goal. But he has blasted West Ham ahead here. Hugo Lloris can't believe what's happened. He really can't, because he's passed the ball straight to Eric Dyer. There's no defending that. He must have been aiming for Andres Iniesta, but just couldn't find him. And that is a really good finish from Eric Dyer there for his first goal in the Champions Cup. And more importantly, 1-0 to the Hammers, which is brilliant for us. But Barcelona, being Barcelona, would come back on attack. Alves' shot was blocked. Shaw can't get it away. It falls back to Alves with a shot. And that is absolutely stunning. That is the reply that many people will be looking for. Luis Enrique included. One of these teams to come back against West Ham here. Obviously, we've got the away goal, which is important, but, you know, taking nothing away from Dani Alves. The best right back in the world, arguably, has found a very important goal there to make the game 1-1 going into half-time. All to play for in the second half, but can West Ham somehow pull off an upset victory? If it stays at 1-1, I'm happy. I really am. But we never know, as Luke Shaw does actually unleash, of all players, Eric Dyer. He scored the first goal here. He's through on goal here. Gets the shot away, but straight down the throat of Lloris. I believe the defender did put him off as Lanzini then lays the ball off into Tolizo. West Ham have been in this game now as Dimitri Payet holds the ball up beautifully. What can he do? Great bit of play from Payet here. Turns away from Iniesta. It's still Dimitri Payet. Is saved by Hugo Lloris. Still 1-1. And now this is Payet territory. 30 yards out. 72 minutes on the clock. Lloris somehow stops that from going in. West Ham knocking on the door, and just as I say that, they come forward now with Arda Turan. What can he do? The Turkish international cuts inside of his man here. Turan shoots, Stones clears only as far as Arda again, but it is saved by Butland. Now into the last minutes of the game, Arcadi onto the ball, plays it into the oncoming Mark Noble. Noble now trying to link up, does actually play in. Arcadi's through on goal. It's Mauro Icardi. It's West Ham 2, Barcelona 1 with just 15 seconds left to go in this game. An absolute brilliant turnaround from the Hammers here, and there's no telling how important that goal is going to be. West Ham get a second goal, a second away goal, remember, And that is really important to obviously their Champions League final hopes. And Barcelona are on the verge of crashing out of the competition. We have got another leg to play at Upton Park as the game does come to an end. Mauro Icardi nicking all the hot headlines right at the end there. Lionel Messi thought he'd be the Argentine superstar in this game, but instead it was Mauro Icardi. Eric Dyer got a really, really gifted goal there, but we're going to take them every single day of the week. We go with a massive advantage now at Upton Park. The question is, can we hold on? I believe we can. Time will tell. Jack Butler, man of the match with a 7.9 rating, which is great to see. The goalkeeper was on stunning form here today. Made a lot of saves. And Manuel Lanzini gives us some even more brilliant news. With morale being so high in the squad, he does actually stay at the club and he's not thinking about leaving again. Now we gear up for a game in the Barclays Premier League against Aston Villa. Big game for us. Do rest a lot of superstars. Matt Mazzega, Reed, Verslacko, Galloway make the team. Noble also in the centre of midfield as the captain. Obviously he did play in midweek against Barcelona, but not too tired to start here. We are currently, yes you've heard me right, 12 points clear at the top of the table with just 4 games left to go. Win this game here today, we win the league. No doubt about it. And that is absolutely incredible for the team. It really is. Are we about to win the Barclays Premier League title for the 2nd year in a row? Only time will tell. As Okore gets onto the ball, he does actually unleash Kennedy here. Great start from the Hammers here. As Wilson gets onto the loose ball here. It's still Wilson with the shot. Mark Bunn makes an incredible save there. And Aston Villa stay in this game. But Wilson will come forward here yet again. Really good play here from Callum Wilson as he does link up with the Araceta here. The Araceta plays it across goal. Noble inches away from getting something on that, and you have to believe that would have been a goal as Araceta now skips past players for fun here. Could have went down for the penalty. Great sportsmanship there as Uruguayan man still stays onto the ball, lays it off into Wilson, touch, shot, bottom corner, 1-0 to the Hammers, and that is Callum Wilson with the finish. West Ham on the verge of winning the Barclays Premier League for a 2nd season in a row. Obviously we are defending our title this year, but you know, win it again is just incredible. And look at this. Araceta lays it off into Wilson. That's a really good finish. And that sends the home fans into an absolute, or the away fans, should I say, into an absolute frenzy. We're about to do it again. And I don't think it's been a doubt in anyone's mind throughout the whole of the season. Bakuna gets a shot away. Seaborn does produce a great save. And it's good to see that we'll be winning the league with one of our homegrown players in net, which is great to see there as Antonio lays the ball off now into the Mahmoud Dahoud with the shot. Bunn does save here, but we would come forward yet again. Antonio into Wilson. Wilson lays it off into Verslacko here. The right back plays it into the Araceta, turns, shoots, back of the net, 2-0 to the Hammers, and it goes down incredibly as an own goal. Now, how is that an own goal? I will never know in a million years, but we go 2-0 up in at half time. 45 minutes away from being crowned the new, well, still the Barclays Premier League champions, which is great to see here, and it does really show our newfound dominance in domestic football as Wilson gets onto the ball here, creates the opening, shoots. Bunn is equal to that effort though. West Ham still 2-0 up here as the game does pass on as Kennedy plays the ball into Mark Noble now. Noble does lay it off into Antonio. Antonio turns, shoots. Bunn holds on. 65 minutes now, Dahoud plays the ball into Antonio. Antonio lays it back into Mahmoud Dahoud. Skips around players like they're not even there. Mahmoud Dahoud's been absolutely dominating today. What a great performance from him as Kennedy does make way for Dominic O'Connell and Poloshki. 2 youth players again will be on the pitch as we're on the verge of winning the title. As Poloshki goes through on goal here, he lays it off into Antonio. Antonio shoots, scores, and that is another assist for Poloshki. Matteo Poloshki is an incredible player for us here. He's got another assist to his name. And I don't know about you, I am very proud to be a Hammer and watching this game of football. I mean, the ball comes into Antonio, he's got tons of space, he's going to score every single day of the week. And that is a brilliant finish. Antonio has been a real good player for us. 7 goals in the Barclays Premier League. A little bit of an unsung hero, you could say, as Richards gets onto the ball here. Lays it off into Sissoko. We won the league here, guys, yet again. Richards gets it in, finds Agbolahor. It is saved, though, and that would be how the game comes to an end. West Ham United are the Barclays Premier League champions for yet another season as we look to keep our dominance grip held in domestic football. 3-0 the final score here today. West Ham with a really good display of football and deserving of their champions status. Can we make the Barclays Premier League title mean a little bit more by doing a double this season? We've obviously won the Captain's One Cup, so we've already done the double, but can we win the Champions League? That's what I want to know. Callum Wilson's out for 4 weeks. He will miss the rest of the season. It looks like very, very bitter there. But the game does come to an end here, guys. End to this episode. Hope you did enjoy it. As always, smash that like button if you did. Subscribe if you're new around here. There is no way anyone is going to be catching us now, as we have won the Barclays Premier League title. We can rest and concentrate on European football, beating Barcelona and hopefully getting into the final and winning that. Thank you for joining me today, guys. If you did enjoy it, like, subscribe and comment, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace!